Welcome. Welcome to the studio. I don't know who's there yet. I don't know who's not there yet. Maybe nobody's there. Maybe people are coming in. I don't know. But, how are you? It's been a while. And it's good to see you here. Whew. After a very long day and a while that we haven't been doing a Facebook Live. Hey guys, nice to see you again. Hey yo, Ken, how are you? Cindy and let's see who else comes in. Hey guys, again, how are you? Hang out from the studio, coming in. I don't know about you guys. Hey Nancy, I'm doing good, but I need a drink. So if you don't mind, while we wait for somebody, hey nerd. Would you guys want some Jack? I would love some Jack. So, today I'm gonna show you, walk you a little bit around the new kit, cause some friends have told me like, dude, you gotta show us the new kit. Yeah, I gotta show you the new kit, and the new kit is right here. So we're gonna walk around. I'm about to have the drinks in there. Go for it. That way we can say cheers, all right? So, in the meantime, I'm gonna finish my drink while people hang out with us, all right? I'm gonna have a Lemmy, because I really like Lemmies. Can you hear that? So good. There we go. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, so good. So, as I was telling you, hello from the studio. We're here in Toronto. It's a crazy day, raining all day for most of the day, most of the morning, right? But we made it through. It's almost done. People are either finishing their work shift or pretty close to, I hope, right? And the ones that are still at home, stay safe. And, you know, here in Canada, in Toronto, to be specific, we're doing pretty good. We can't complain, right? We can't really complain. We're pretty good. Other places are having it rougher. So, saludos, Rockstar. Hey. So, I want to show you this beautiful, all right, Pearl Masters. Guys from Pearl have been really cool, I gotta say, all right? They've been spoiling me, and I got no complaints. I've always liked the gear. I've always, I've tried many kits, many makers, and everybody does really cool things, right? Especially top of the line, people are really competing with a lot of quality, which is really good, right? It's really appreciated when you gotta go and perform. So the pearls have never been, Mirna, hey, the pearls have never been totally unknown to me. I've known them for a while, right? I've played the references, I've played the masters, I've played many other series from, again, many makers, but Pearl has always been, you know, a brand that I like, right? So, I'm going to walk you through the Aztec Kid, which is the name that I gave it for now, right? You guys have seen the bass drum heads. You guys have seen, you know, pretty much the beginning of what it started as the Aztec Kid, but I've been working on it, and I gotta tell you, it's getting pretty comfortable. So, why don't we go to the back? That's gonna be better. Let's go to the back. Again, for the ones coming in, hello from my studio in beautiful Toronto, Ontario. All right, as you can see, some sticks there, the graveyard from practices and whatnot. So, hey bud, how are you, Daryl? So, let's go through the kit, right? From drummer's left, we're gonna go and show you what I've got. So we've got 14-inch, right? First toms. Let's start with the toms. So I got a 14 here. I've got 10, 8, 12, and then I've got the 16, and I've got a 20 DW pancake drum, or whatever the hell it's called, but it has a weird name, right? So that's only half a shell, or less than half a shell. It's pretty cool. Hey, Mariana Lata, it's pretty cool, right? I've used this at Shredders of Metal. This was with me in that show, and then we've got the two bass drums, but the bass drums, that's something really cool, because they're 20s, 20-inch instead of 22s, right? And I'm really liking them. They're very beefy, right? Which, to my surprise, I'm very new to the 20s. And when you use them, they got a lot of attack and power and whatnot. So I'm really liking them, the 20s. So that's drums, right? So I got 20, 18, 14 to my left, and then rack toms I got 8 in the center. I got 10 at the left and 12 to the right, and then again the two 20s. And for the snare, I'm using a 14 by 6.5, right, from the past Endorser, which is pretty cool too. I'm about to get or ship from back home, because I got a Pro Masters there, which is a 13 by 8, and it's a Tamo Pro Masters, which I love, but I don't have it here with me right now, so that's on its way. And then for cymbals, well, cymbals, it's a different ball game, because I've been using Silgen for most of my career, pretty much, right? I've used other makers for sure, but my setup has been always Silgens. So we got right to left, we've got the 20 China Thrash, right? The FX Oriental China Thrash. We've got 19 Custom Hybrid Crash, which is these cymbals. This series is great, right? I've got an iconic. This was my dad's. This was my dad's ride from when I started playing. So it has 32 years with me, right? And so this is very special. This is my first ride. I still use it because sometimes I need a ride that is not that pingy, or the bell is not that aggressive. So I've got my dad's right here, right? It's just the K ride. I've got a secondary pair of hi-hats, which is 14 A custom hi-hats. Both are A custom. I got my favorite ride from, like, this is my favorite ride in the whole world. This is the custom ride at the 20-inch, right? Funny story about this one. I waited for about 10 years to grab one. This, I bought it in Mexico, and it's different because in Mexico we don't get these kind of cymbals that easy, or we didn't back in the day. Now we get them more often. But I had to wait 10 years because every time I ordered it, somebody else bought it, and somebody else bought it, and there's not a waiting list. It comes, and it's first come, first served, right? So anybody who comes there just buys it, and, you know, then I would come back during the weekends, because I didn't live in Mexico City. I live close by. I would come to the music store, and the guy would be like, "Hey, you know, we had to sell it." So finally, I got one. The first recording I used it at, it was the Inner Turbulence album, the Mordor Krieger. So again, this has been with me for 2007. So you make the math. I don't know. It's pretty late for me. So 13 years. 13 years has been with me, right? And then this one, which is one of my beloved Chinas, it's an old Z custom from, I think, the early 90s, right? If you see the hammering, it's the star hammering, which sounds pretty cool. It's very loud. I also used it at the Shredders of Metal as my right China, and I got it for really cheap. But it's one of my treasures, right? And then this scratch is also from a Z series, which is also old, from the early 90s. So 18-inch, 20, 20, 14, 20, 19, and 20 again. That's to my right. And then we go front. We got the 10-inch Splash, a custom, which I've always liked. I've gone through a few of them because they're pretty thin, right? But they're really cool. And then we got a stack that I made with an Alchemy bell and the 8-inch A custom. Yes, right? And then we got an 8-inch other maker brand, which also sounds pretty cool. And there we go. We come to this way. There we go. So 8, and then we got another Z custom, but this is newer, also a little vintage, but newer than the other two. So this is the Rock Crash, right? We've got another 18Z, the same series, Z custom. To my left, I've got a hybrid here, which I made from 2 Dino Beats. And these two are Dino Beats, but one is 14 on top and 13 in the bottom. I love the way it sounds. It's really heavy. It cuts through the whole, through the mix, no problem. So I really like it. And I've always liked the Z customs because I think the first time I really heard them was with Lars at the Black Album tour. So I've loved them, right? And then I've got my third ride, which is a 20-inch too, Z custom. This is the one I used at Shredders, but on the second round at the play along, right? This is the bell that cuts through everything. So this is the ride I used for that one. The first round against Sharif, I used the K custom. And then we got another maker's 16-inch, right? And then we got the A custom 17-inch, but this is the Crash. Yeah, 8 Crash. So there you go. That's my simple setup, tom setup. Pedals, I'm using a bunch of a mix of pedals, right? I've got my secondary hi-hat here. I don't know if you can see it. Secondary hi-hat, main bass drum. Then on this side, can you see it? I've got my left bass drum. There we go. Left bass drum, main hi-hat. And then here I got my cowbell. Which is pretty cool because I've always used a lot of pedals around. And I switched my other hi-hat because I had a hi-hat at the front, but I decided to switch it for that cowbell. And I'm practicing a lot of zongo and a lot of Latin rhythms. So that's my pedal setup. And for sticks, we got my friends from Los Cabos, which have been amazing with me, right? We've got the signatures, AVK signatures from Los Cabos, which is 5B Red Hickory. There we go. So that's what I use. Little walk through the set as I promised that I would do it. There it is. I'm really loving this set, the Pro Masters. I think this is maple, and I'm sure some of the toms are birch. It's quite a mix here, but pretty cool. And they record awesome, right? So yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go get my drink while we say goodbye. And again, I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for your comments. I'm seeing a lot of comments. Cool setup. Not a lot, but hey, you know, a lot for me, right? One is a lot for me. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Salud with Lemmy. Stay safe. Stay at home. If you have to stay at home, go to work, be safe. If you have to go to work and be safe, all right? And let's listen to music, guys. Let's support all the entertainers that, you know, we're having really weird times right now, and some industries are not back yet to work, and we're missing some live shows and whatnot. So we gotta hang in there, but we'll go through this one. Byron, how are you, buddy? Yeah, man. Me too. Look at him. Love him. All right. So stay safe, guys. Everywhere. People in the States, my friends in the States. You guys are making a commotion over the news, but I love you. You know that. Got so many friends in the States. So many friends in several countries, which is great. That's a great thing about being a musician, a touring musician. So Love you guys. Hope to see you soon. There's many things coming. I guess a lot of us have been producing a lot of material, new material, because, you know, with the lockdown, that's what we do, right? We get inspired, we write, we deliver some feelings, and, you know, I bet after this whole thing is done, we're going to have a lot of great albums, right? A lot of art, a lot of many things, right? So again, cheers for that. Something that I do and I recommend you to do is read, right? This is the latest one I'm rereading because I read it a long time ago and I don't remember. I didn't finish it. So Victor Wooten, Music Lesson. It's kind of a musician's philosophy book. Really cool. If you want to learn about that guy, is really interesting too. So guys, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. How do I finish this thing? Take care, guys. Bye.